Hello friends, welcome to Freshers Live. Today is 3rd June. Here I will discuss all the important questions that may be asked from today's current affairs and important facts related with each question. So watch the video very carefully and try to answer the question asked at the end of the video. You can download the PDF of the latest current affairs from the link provided in the description. You can also download the PDF from our website as well as Telegram groups. Also, you can find the link for the Hindi version of this video in the below given description box. The link for the Hindi current affairs is given there. Before moving forward, let's check the answer for the question asked in the last video. DRDO's Akash missile was developed under dash. The correct answer is option A, Integrated Guided Missile Development Program. Before getting into our question and answer session, here are the important topics we will be discussing today. ONGC stands first PSU. Telangana State Formation Day observed. Women pilot flew Hawk jets. Legal person or entity to animals. Eurasian Athletics result. Indian lost to China as the fastest growing economy. Now let's begin our session for today. Here comes our question number 1. Which oil and gas producer has become India's most profitable public sector company for the year 2018-19? The correct answer is option B, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation. ONGC, India's top oil and gas producer, has toppled Indian Oil Corporation to regain the crown of being the India's most profitable public sector company. Oil and Natural Gas Corporation reported a 34% jump in its 2018-19 fiscal net profit to rupees 26,716 crore, whereas IOC registered a net profit of rupees 17.274 crore for the fiscal year ended March 31, 2019. ONGC in the previous 2 financial years has lost the most profitable PSU tag to IOC. With its refining margin under pressure due to falling oil prices, IOC had also lost the title of being India's largest company by turnover tag to billionaire Mukesh Ambani-led Reliance Industries in financial year 19. Reliance has been India's most profitable company for the 4th year in a row. Now let me share few more informations about the Oil and Natural Gas Corporation. It was founded on 14th August 1956. It is headquartered at New Delhi, India. The chairman and MD is Shashi Shankar. The owner is Government of India. ONGC is an Indian multinational oil and gas company. It is a public sector undertaking under the administrative control of the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. It produces around 70% of India's crude oil and around 62% of natural gas. Heading to our question number 2. Which data showed that India has 20.6 health workers per 10,000 people? The correct answer is option A, National Sample Survey Organization. National Sample Survey Organization NSSO data showed that India has 20.6 health workers per 10,000 people. This is less than the World Health Organization's minimum overreach of 22.8 per 10,000 people. The distribution of health workers is uneven between the urban and rural areas. Rural areas with 71% of India's population have only 36% of health workers. Delhi highest concentration of health workers, followed by Kerala, Punjab and Haryana. The public and private sector study has further noticed that there is uneven distribution of health workforce seen in public and health sector too. More than 80% of doctors and 70% of nurses, midwives are employed in the private sector. Now let me share few more informations about NSSO. It was founded on 1950. It is headquartered in New Delhi. Heading to our question number 3. When is the Telangana State Formation Day celebrated? The correct answer is Option C, June 2. Telangana was formed on 2nd June in 2014 following the bifurcation of Andhra Pradesh. In February 2014, Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act 2014 bill was passed by Parliament of India for the formation of Telangana State comprising 10 districts from northwest Andhra Pradesh. The state of Telangana was officially formed on 2nd June 2014. A number of cultural events, sports and social events lined up in the state as part of the celebration. Telangana is bordered by the state of Maharashtra to the north, Chhattisgarh and Karnataka to the west and Andhra Pradesh to the southeast. Now let me share a few more informations about Telangana. It was founded on 2nd June 2014. The governor is Narasimhan. The chief minister is K. Chandrasekhar Rao. The capital is Hyderabad. Heading to our question number 4. Who became the first IAF women pilot in India to fly Hawk jets? The correct answer is option D, Flight Lieutenant Mohana Singh. Flight Lieutenant Mohana Singh became the first IAF women pilot to become complete operational by day on Hawk advanced jet aircraft. She landed the Grilling 4 aircraft combat sortie at Kalaikunda Air Force Station in West Bengal. She was trained to fly air-to-air combat and air-to-ground missions. She has the experience of more than 500 hours of incident-free flying, of which 380 hours are on the Hawk Mk-132 jet. Mohana Singh Jitarwal is one of the first female pilots of India. She was declared as the first combat pilot along with two of her cohorts, Bhavana Kant and Avani Chaturvati. All three women pilots were inducted into the Indian Air Force fighter Aquadron in June 2016. Heading to our question number 5. Which state accorded the status of legal person or entity to animals recently? The correct answer is option B, Punjab and Haryana. The Punjab and Haryana High Court has accorded the status of legal person or entity to animals in Haryana, granting them the corresponding rights, duties and liabilities of a living person. The bench has also fixed load to be carried by animals and banned their deployment for pulling vehicles in extreme cold and heat conditions. The use of spike sticks, harness or yoke with spikes, knobs, projections and other sharp instruments also banned in Haryana to begin with for avoiding bruises, swelling, abrasions and severe pain to them. To avoid inconvenience to animals, the court directed the police to ensure that carts driven by animals were given the right of way. Their use was also limited to 9 hours a day in the aggregate and not more than 5 hours without a break. It also honors to put fluorescent reflectors in front and back of their carts, and animals should also be covered with stripes of fluorescent reflectors for their identification at night. Moving to our question number 6. Who is re-elected as President of Badminton Asia? The correct answer is option A, Anton Aditya subowo. Indonesia's Anton Aditya subowo re-elected as President of Badminton for another 4-year period. There were 7 people who were selected as the Vice Presidents. India's Badminton Asia's President Himanta Biswa Sharma was one among them. 40 countries were voted for the post of President, Vice President and Secretary General. Now let me share few more information about Badminton Asia. It is headquartered at Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The President is Anton Aditya subowo. Heading to our question number 7. How many gold medals did India won under 20 Eurasian Athletics Championship? The correct answer is option A, 5. Under-20 Eurasian Athletics Championship held at Almaty, Kazakhstan, Indian juniors bagged 5 gold and 3 silver medals. The national team from Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Iran, India and Tajikistan participated in a two-day event held on May 29 and 30, 2019. The list of gold medal winners are Gurvinder Singh 100 meter boys 10.42 seconds. Vikrant Panchal 400 meter boys 47.90 seconds. Florence Barla 400 meter girls 54.73 seconds. Sri Kiran 800 meter boys 1:54.62 seconds. Rohit Yadav javelin throw 74.55 minutes. Abdul Razak Priscilla Daniel 4x100 meter mixed rally Florence Barla Vikrant Panchal 3:30.58 seconds. The silver medal winners are Abdul Razak, Priscilla Daniel and Shahil Silwal. Now let me share a few more information about the European Athletics Association. It is headquartered at Lausanne, Switzerland. The president is Svein Arne Hansen. It was founded on November 1, 1969. Now let me share a few more information about the Eurasian Athletics Championship. The organizer is European Athletics Association. It was first held in 1934 in Turin, Italy every 4 years. Since 2010, it is organized every 2 years. Heading toward question number 8. To which country did India lose its spot as the world's fastest growing economy? The correct answer is option C, China. Indian economy has lost its spot as the world's fastest growing economy to China. A Reuters survey of economists said that India registered 6.3% annual growth in January-March quarter, its slowest pace in 6 quarters. China recorded the growth of 6.4% in the March quarter. Indicators like automobile sales, rail freight, petroleum products consumption, domestic air traffic and import registered a slowdown in domestic consumption. ICRA, a rating agency, notified that Indian corporate earnings registered a growth of 10.7% during January-March quarter. It was a 6-quarter low growth. As per economists, the prolonged phase of slower growth was due to stagnant rural wages, rising real interest cost for manufacturers and reluctance to lend among banks and non-bank finance firms due to high defaults. Retail inflation for the past 6 months was below 3%. Heading toward question number 9. Who hiked National Defence Fund scholarship assistance? The correct answer is option B, Shri Narendra Modi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi approved changes to the Prime Minister's scholarship scheme for wards of deceased defence personnel under the National Defence Fund. The quota of new scholarship for children of state police officials will be 500 in a year. The rates of scholarship have also been increased from rupees 2,000 per month to rupees 2,500 per month for boys and from rupees 2,250 per month to rupees 3,000 per month for girls. Under the scheme, every year new scholarships are given for 5,500 wards of armed forces controlled by Ministry of Defence, for 2,000 wards of parliamentary forces controlled by Ministry of Home Affairs and for 150 wards of forces controlled by Ministry of Railways. Heading to our last question, question number 10. Where was the ASEAN-led architecture mechanism meeting held? The correct answer is option D, Bangkok, Thailand. India, US, Japan and Australia for ASEAN-led architecture mechanism, Bangkok, Thailand, India and the US, Japan and came together to support ASEAN-led architecture mechanism for a rule-based order to promote free, open, prosperous and inclusive Indo-Pacific region in a meeting held in Bangkok, Thailand. This move is to counter China's military expansion into Indo-Pacific region. ASEAN is an association of the 10 countries which include Singapore, Brunei, Malaysia, Thailand and the Philippines, Indonesia, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia and Myanmar. India, US, Japan and Australia and several other countries are its dialogue partners. Now let me share a few more information about Association of Southeast Asian Nations. It is headquartered in Jakarta, Indonesia. The Secretary General is Lim Jok Hoi. The motto is one vision, one identity, one community. To conclude this session, here comes the question of the day. Which company stands first as India's most profitable company for the fourth year in a row? Try to answer the question and drop your answer in the comment box. Okay friends, that's for today. Thanks for watching our video. If you find the information provided in our video useful, please do like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel. Follow us regularly to stay updated on current affairs. Dear friends, are you looking for a job? End your search now. Visit fresherslife.com, the next generation of placement network. Register yourself today and get placed in top companies. Until then, this is Freshers Life signing out from Current Affairs video. Take care.